Hello. I thought I'd take you on a very quick walk around the garden. And a lot has changed because there's a pond. Just a little pondy pond. And I also finished putting in the trellising. Full disclosure, it is zip tied to the ugly fence. We don't care. At least it looks better than it did. But I also got it around the water butt so it kind of disappears into the background a bit. And we still have this little pond set up. But yeah, everything is starting to fill in. I'll take you for a quick little wander. This has exploded up in like a couple days, which is kind of cool. Cucumbers are starting to climb. The currants are starting to ripen. Of course, not on camera, but that's fine. I've seen a few red ones, so it's getting close. The wisteria is blooming. I've got a couple videos of that. And I put in my climbing beans over here. While the trellis is there, the seeds are planted. They should be coming up any day now. And the indigo is starting to get big, which is nice. And the strawberries are starting to ripen. I completely ruined my strawberry bed. It should have been full, and this one should have been full too. But apparently you can't bury the crowns of the strawberries, and I did that by accident. So I lost about half of my plants, which is fine. It's a learning curve. All the trees are doing really well. I did allow one pear. I just want to see if I get a pear. And then over here, the raspberry flowers are starting. I've got a big harvest of haskaps I have to come get tonight when it's cool. The grapes have dropped most of their little grapes, but we'll see what we get. The beans are doing really well. Interestingly, these are heritage beans, and these are bog standard high production green beans, and they sprouted later but grew faster by a margin. We're starting to get garlic scapes. I have to pick them off. I got some yesterday. I have to get more. We did get hit with leek moth, which sucks, but part of life, nature tax. The dill is looking good. I'm hoping for some swallowtails in the garden. This bed is starting to fill in nicely. The bleeding hearts are starting to fade, but we've got, I think it's borage there, echinacea, peonies are still flowering, the yarrow is looking good, the chamomile's coming. This is an annual poppy that looks like a thistle. And then over here, we have our pond. So I'm down to the wire now because it is getting too hot for me to function. So today, I couldn't fill it all the way up because I had to wait for the brick wall to dry. I did a dry brick wall, but I did cheat a little bit and use construction adhesive. And because most of that won't be getting wet. But I have to finish filling it up, see where the lowest spot is, if it's level the way I want. And then I'll trim the plastic back, line the pond with the rest of the rocks, and then plant the plants that have been waiting all here and here and here. So we're getting there. I have a bunch in the house too. Over here we have, everything is doing great. We're starting to get tomatoes and we're starting to get courgettes or zucchinis, and the peppers have flowers. So all going well. The little sweet peas are starting to climb up the trellis. We've got some lovely elderberry flowers. Got a little video of them I'll show you. All the trees are doing really well. This corn is doing really well. I've started the next batch of corn. I offset them so that they don't cross-pollinate. And then these ones also have their beans planted beside them to go up in the Three Sisters. And for this side, I do have broom corn that I don't think is viable seeds anymore. But if they do flower, I will plant them. And otherwise, it'll be decorative corn. My little hand flap while I'm explaining things. And the tomatoes are doing really well. And look, the birdhouse gourds are going crazy. Look, they got their little tendrils. These are actually my favorite gourd to grow because they're soft. Like, they're velvety soft. They don't feel itchy or prickly like other ones. I think these are cucumbers, but I'm not sure. The cucamelon's starting to climb up too. And I've got more gourds here, which I can't remember if they're butternut squash or something else. But yeah, everything's looking glorious. And I'm very excited about the pond. And it's supposed to get up to like 35 from now on, so that's not for me, man. I will be popping outside in short bursts from now on. So, anyway. Oh, not anyway. I gotta show you. We've got mulberries. Look, they're ripening. I'm very excited. They're very nice. And it's funny. I just thought, oh, that's good. I just thought that all mulberries grew the same. But this weeping mulberry has mulberries too. But they're more like raspberries. Isn't that cool? But the birds are all over here having a feast. And they're welcome to it. I don't mind sharing. So yeah, that's my update. I started working on the trellis, but I need some extra tools. And desperately need to weed this bed. And I got a last few veggie crops to go in. I put this bed in. I moved the tulips there. And this is where the wisteria will go. And then the big green trellis will go over. And I'm just waiting for the tools to arrive for that. But yeah, I'm very pleased with everything. The beans over here came up. These sweet peas are prolific. There's a cute little kitty trying to get in. Hi, Orphy. My nephew actually made a video of him fighting with Sobe, and I'll throw it in at the end. Okay, I hope you guys are having a good week and enjoyed the little fast garden tour. And yeah, take it easy.